What's up everybody, welcome to Prime Energon, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Studio Series 86 Buzzworthy Bumblebee CLIFFJUMPER from Transformers the movie. Fantastic little character here, and the reason I picked this guy up is because it is part of the Studio Series 86 technically, and this is CLIFFJUMPER from Transformers the movie. So fantastic. Really cool looking character, very small but very cute character. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Here is the box. As you can see right here, Studio Series 8613 Buzzworthy Bumblebee CLIFFJUMPER. Nice artwork right here. And here is some obligatory content on the back. You get CLIFFJUMPER in robot form and in car mode. So a little bit of a different paint deco than the War for Cybertron CLIFFJUMPER, but very nice, as you can see right there. Going on over to the side, Studio Series 86 Transformers the movie Bumblebee. Nice little artwork right there. Up top, Transformers the movie, and then at the bottom, words and stuff. So here is CLIFFJUMPER. So very nicely detailed. No clear plastic. All of this is going to be painted blue plastic right here for the windows and things like that, but still very nice. Comes with this awesome rocket launcher, which does break apart in pieces. Nice metallic blue on here. Looks really good. I do like the color of his rocket launcher here. It looks very nice, and this has multi-uses in car mode as well, and you can break this up to give them individual hand cannons as well, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take that off and take a look at CLIFFJUMPER as far as detail goes, and this little guy right here. So you can see the head sculpt very nicely done with the horns. Looks really nice. You can see little blue eyes, silver face. The detail on here very nice. Great arms. The sculpt work in there looks really good with the black. And I really do like this shade of blue they're using for the windows. You get your Autobot symbol right there in the middle, which was left out on the previous version. Taking a look at the crutch and the legs. Very nicely done. He got some big old feet right here. Taking a look at the feet right here. So yeah, big chunky feet on this guy. Taking a look at the back. Cleans up pretty well. You can remove this if you want to remove it to give it a cleaner back. As far as that goes, this is how it looks without it. A bit hollow, but still very nice. And then I do have some little bit of paint issues right here on the wheel. The black did not get painted, so they are silver painted with black, or I guess black painted with silver, and I did get a little bit of a runoff right there on the wheels, but still very nice looking little character here. Do like him a lot. Unfortunately in the movie, does not end up well for him and Jazz. So yeah, nicely detailed, nicely painted. Some nice silver right here on the toes and the headlights. And that is the bottom of the feet right there. So very nice. As far as articulation goes, his head is on a ball joint. It can snap forward apparently. He wants to snap it forward, that way he can look down about that far. Snap it back. You can't really look up. As far as a full 360, it is a little hard to do a full 360, but he can turn around that much. Arms could go all the way out. You do get bicep rotation on the arms, and you get a 90-degree bend at the bicep. Can go all the way around on that joint for the arm, so that's fantastic. They do tend to come apart a little bit when you're moving them around. You get a waist rotation, which is fantastic. You get your legs, and you kick all the way back and all the way front. Can do the splits, and you do get some thigh rotation as well, so that's nicely done. He does have a 90-degree bend at the knee and a little bit of a reverse ab crunch. This is due to transformation, but he can go to the back if you want to have him pull a Matrix Neo. Boom. And then as far as feet go, he does have a little bit of ankle tiltage right there, again due to transformation, but still Very nice and posable, very small and very cute. Do like this guy. As far as weapons go, he can use the shield or the back of his car as a shield if you want to peg it into his arm and use it that way. You can use that as a shield. It looks okay, but hey, you can do it if you want to do it. It's there for you to do it. And as far as his weapons go, these do break apart, so here's some detail on them. Very, very nice. All of these break apart for car mode. For another version of car mode, little accessories, little sleds, and the gun does break apart into 3 sections right here, just like so. And then if you want to have this as a mini shoulder cannon, you can. This little clip right here, tab right there, it's supposed to go in here, but it's a little loose on mine, so it can be a little loose. I go ahead and put it on this side because it sticks a little bit better in here. And you can have this as a little mini shoulder cannon if you want to, or you could break these apart, slap these little sled shields right here on the side of the gun, and he can wield these individually. Go ahead and turn his arm around, and he can have these in individual hands, just like so. If you want to do it, it is there. You could also remove this part and just have him have 2 cannons, just like that. If you want to do it, you have so many options for his weapons. Whatever you want to do, it's yours to do whatever you want to do. So he could shoot, 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 and kill Decepticons. Boom. Okay. So as far as transformation goes, pretty simple, pretty simple. I'm going to show off car mode and what you could do with all these pieces. So as far as transformation goes, you're going to want to pretty much have his arms forward to begin with, and you're going to bend them to the back, just like so. And then, let's see here. I want to raise them up, I think. All of this is going to snap open. And then you're going to bring up his hood, which is pretty much going to cover his head. And then you're going to turn around to his feet. And then all of this is going to get rotated around a full 360, just like that. And then all of this is going to come forward with that joint right there. Arms going to go back, just like so. And then all of this is going to come back and just like that. And then as far as the feet go, you're going to want to unhinge this little back part right here of the foot. Slide these down, just like that. And then sort of bring everything up into itself. These are going to snap together. His feet are going to snap together. Roof of the car is going to come down. And then all of this starts to come together just like so. You're going to want to snap everything together. Snap the front part of the hood, the roof of the car, the doors. You get some little tabs right here on his arms that the doors are going to go into right in there. Boom. Boom. And there you go for front part of car mode. And then these wheels are going to come up and snap into place. And make sure everything is nicely snapped in there. Now as far as the back of the car mode, you're going to want to make sure this is tucked away. And then these 2 pegs are going to go into his hands, just like so. And then everything is going to come together and snap together. And there we got Cliff Jumper transformed in car mode. And he can roll around quite nicely. Roll around nicely. And there you go. So here is the detail on car mode. I do like the blue windows, like I said earlier, even though it's painted. Still looks pretty cool, pretty cool. Here is front detail. You get the Autobot symbol right here on the side. Nicely sculpted, nice paint detail, and doesn't look too bad. The rims are painted, so that looks pretty cool. The backlights are silver. You get a little muffler action right there. So nicely done. This is how it looks at the bottom right here. So it tucks away quite nicely, and I think he does look pretty good. So as far as how to use all of the accessories for car mode, so you're going to pretty much want to remove these pieces right here. And these are pretty much going to be his sleds. So these little pegs are going to go into these slots on the front and act as like a little sled, and these will just sort of go into here like that. Go on to the other side, do the same thing. Slide that in there, just like that, and boom, he's got little sleds for the front of his car. And as far as these go, you get little pegs or little slots right here on one side, just one side. And then these are going to go right on these pegs right here. And these are going to go ahead and give him his little thrusters. Do the same thing on the other side. So you get a lot of options to use for this cannon. You can break it up, use it individually. You can use it as one large cannon. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And you can also just use the large cannon on the top, mount it up here. But this is another alt mode, and I think it looks pretty good. Now as far as this part of the cannon, this does unfold. So you want to pretty much undo this, and it will unfold like so. And then you're going to get two little holes right here that are going to peg in right there, and then this part is going to peg in right in there, just like that. And there you go. And this is alternate mode for all of his weapons. Nice boosters and thrusters on the side of car mode, and I think it does look quite nice. It won't roll around, but he will fly. So it looks pretty cool, it looks pretty cool. That is one thing you can do. And lastly, but surely, another thing you can do is go and put everything together. As far as cannon mode goes, snap all of this stuff shut, put everything back together, and then put the cannon together, put these little clips on the side, just like that, and you can have them just have it on car mode, just like this, if you want to do that. And you could also reverse these around, take this side out, reverse it around, have it to where it sort of looks like this, and then this will go on the back of car mode, and you could have them wield it like that. A lot of different options to have his weapons. It is your toy. Do with it what you will when it comes down to weapons. Alright, so here's CLIFFJUMPER compared to a couple of other Studio Series 86 characters. Here's CLIFFJUMPER compared to Jazz, which they do have their last moments together, RIP. So scale quite nice with Jazz. And here he is compared to Studio Series 86 Ironhide. Ironhide a lot bigger than CLIFFJUMPER, but still CLIFFJUMPER's a little guy. And there you go as far as scale goes. Pretty cool, pretty cool. CLIFFJUMPER, Studio Series 86 Buzzworthy Transformers the movie. Fantastic character. Definitely like him a lot. He's cute, he's small, and he looks really good. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And I will see you next time on Prime Energon. Peace.